I had this car for 43 years now, and I used to drive the 2.9 for daily use to my work. That was early 80s.
How did you find this car?
Well, there is a really small announcement in motorsport in March 1976. Space needed, and there was a 2.9 streamlined coupe for sale, together with a bullnose Morris for the great grand prize of £1,800. And they were asking for letters, and my father wrote a letter. Well, there must be something wrong, zero missing. And that was, a lot of people had sent checks for £1,800 and expected to get the car really. But he only returned the letter to my dad. That was in September, October. And then we went to Nigel Man, who lived between Chartres and Le Mans. And he was living in a nice chateau, and we went there, and the car was sitting outside in his driveway.
In period, you didn't know that there were only 5 touring Berlinettas 8Cs built.
No, I only knew that 10 long chassis 2.9Bs were built.
Because there was only the Fuzzy.
Yeah, Fuzzy, the first Fuzzy book was there. And there was only one picture of a 2.9 in, which is the car previous to ours.
Yours has got some differences. It's the roof is more thin, and there are some particularities. Can you please tell us?
Well, the car originally had very short running boards, and which because they're stopping about 6 inches before the rear wing, it accentuates the shape of the rear wing. But otherwise, the windscreen is the lowest of all the 2.9s.
Yes.
I think the roofline is a bit lower.
Yes.
And the spets over the rear wheels are, I think, the best looking of them all.
Alfa Romeos only built 5 cars like that.
And they were all different.
And they were all different.
Yeah.
So it's rarer than Leonardo da Vinci.
Could be. But also, this was the fastest you could buy pre-war.
Yes.
It is more like the 250 GTO, but then pre-war.
Absolutely.
And there were no other cars which had twin blowers, a full racing engine with dry sump, a gearbox and diff sitting at the rear with limited slip, fully independent suspension. You couldn't have bought a car with that spec, really, specification.
The working boards will come with the car.
Yeah.
With many spare parts.
Yeah, the old blocks. The car was running on the blocks that come now as a spare part, but there were some little cracks in it which are quite easy to repair. They are repaired, but they need some machining.
And
You
there
could
is
almost build a replica out of it. It's a low mileage car. When you
Low
add all
mileage,
the mileages, and the odometer was reset sometime to 0,
yes.
and we added up some 12,500 kilometers.
Oh yes.
But total is 65,000 kilometers now. It's a low mileage car.
Yes.
And like Charles Howard used to say, you can never better the factory. You can never better a low mileage car.
Yes. Absolutely.
Which is important. I've been the guardian, the custodian of the car for 43 years now, and well, I had it for more than half of my life, and I had it for longer than half the car's life. So I think that it's about time for a new custodian.